Hello?
Hi, is this Teresa?
Yeah.
Hi, this is Officer Brazillo with the Vineland Police Department. So I was told that you wanted to kind of report an incident that happened at the hospital.
Yeah, I've been trying to report it, and then the people aren't taking my complaints and refusing my complaints, and it's a serious violent attack on me. And the thing is, it's just that they were allowed to make a false complaint against me to cover it up. And the thing is, it's just that people are just ignoring. I mean, I talked to Adams, but nobody took the complaints, and he was manipulating me. But he came there or whatever. But the thing is, I tried to make a complaint again today, and Bender and Riley both said they weren't taking my complaint or whatever. This was a violent assault against me. I didn't do anything wrong, and there's evidence on surveillance, and they said, and Riley said, oh, there's no evidence, there's no surveillance, and hung up on me. He lied, and the thing is, it's just like this is not a joke. Like, I mean, I went to the hospital because I have a blood clot.
Mm-hmm.
I know that for a fact, and that could be very fatal.
Yeah.
Like, I can wind up like my husband, or I can wind up dead or something like that.
Okay. Hold on 1 second, Teresa. Is this the start of are you telling me your story now, what happened that day?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so go ahead. You have a blood clot, and then go ahead.
Yeah, so the thing is, I also had another, well, I waited a couple days because I called my doctor a couple days prior.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, it's just that they said go to the hospital. I'm just like, I don't know if I can get to the hospital. But then I had another incident come up where I wound up getting what seemed like a slight little cut or whatever, which turned my hand into like paralyzing pain or whatever.
Yeah.
So I had both things going on. So I decided to go to the hospital because the other one seemed like there could be a possible like blood poisoning, but it seemed like I just wound up getting a little fiberglass in my hand.
Okay. Is that what they told you, or you said that's what you think?
That's what I said. I know for a fact I got a blood clot. I've had it for like a number of years, but the thing is, it's getting worse, and like my leg is throbbing really bad.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, it's just like, I mean, I'm in pain like all the time. It just feels like there's like a jabbing in my leg.
Yep.
So the thing is, it's just like, I know it's getting worse. And the thing is like, I go to the hospital, and this woman grabbed and dug her hands into my arm. And the thing is, it's like, she assaulted me. I did not assault her. She falsely claimed that I spit on her, and that did not happen like that. It's all our surveillance.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So look, I need like every detail. So like, tell me what day you went to the hospital. When you went to the hospital, did you go to the emergency room? Like, tell me, like, I need every detail so we can document it. Okay?
Yeah, I went there. I think. Oh my gosh, did I go there in an ambulance? Yeah, I called an ambulance, and went there. And the thing is, I was going to the bathroom. She was walking with me, the nurse.
Okay. Were you already in a room? Or
Yeah.
Okay, you were in a room, okay. And you had to go to the bathroom, she walked you there?
Yeah, she walked with me, and she dug her hands into my arm.
While you were walking to the bathroom?
Yeah, I didn't do anything. I don't know why that she just did that. And I'm just like, what are you doing? And I pull away from her, and I like sit down, like towards like going, like I sit down on the floor, like pull away from her. I sit down on the floor. That's how I reacted. Like just trying to get her from like stop assault. Like she's hurting me.
Yeah.
So the thing is, they call security and they tie me up. That's another assault. I didn't do anything wrong. I'm not attacking anybody. I'm being attacked. And the thing is, they tie me up. That's assault. I'm going to sign a complaint against that assault. And on top of that, when they were doing that, there was this guy who basically tried to break my neck. Like he smashed my head down.
Okay, who was it? Like a security guard?
It was a security guard.
Okay, so he like pushed your head into the ground?
Not into the ground. I was already being tied up, so I was on the bed.
You were on the bed?
Yeah, and he like jerked my head down, like trying to break my neck.
Into the bed?
Yeah.
Okay.
And like I wasn't like, I mean, they were like doing all these things. I got tied up for no reason. Like this was a violent attack against me, and I didn't do anything wrong. And then they basically use a dog, a canine. Like, I mean, I even had nightmares since then or whatever. And they use a dog to like threaten me, intimidate me, and lunge this dog at me, barking like really loudly and stuff, that when I was being like, right after I tied up or whatever. And they said a comment. I couldn't figure out what it was, but I remember I kind of guessed it, but I forgot what it was now. But it was something very rude to me or whatever. But I can't remember what it was. But I couldn't even make it out. I remember couldn't make it out. Like what did they say? So I'm sorry I can't give that information or whatever. But I got assaulted, and then she turned around and sat there and apparently falsely filed a complaint on me and said I spit on her. I didn't do any such thing. Like, after they left the room, like, I did spit. I didn't spit on nobody. Nobody's in the room. This is all on surveillance. You can look at the surveillance. There's evidence.
Okay, so you did spit, but it wasn't at them?
Right, no, I didn't spit on anybody. She just made up this lie that I just spit on her and falsely accused me of that being an assault. I didn't do that. They assaulted me.
Okay.
And I went through violent attacks, 3 violent attacks. Well, one of them a threat with a dog. And that's abuse to animals, by the way. I'm sitting there threatening, like, dogs to be, like on me. I'm not doing anything wrong. I just sit there. I mean, yeah, I don't care if I was doing something wrong. What are you going to do? Have the dog chew on my face? Like, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
That was horrifying.
Okay. I'm going to repeat it back to you, your statement, and then let me know if I'm missing anything or if something's wrong.
Yeah.
Okay?
The thing is, them refusing me medical treatment and then being violently attacked, that's dangerous. And on top of that, I'm still in a dangerous situation because of the blood clot. And then my whole thing is, like, I really do believe that they were provoked to basically treat me like this by police who've been targeting me because they've been actually refusing me medical treatment. Vineland Police has basically told hospitals to refuse me medical treatment before in the past, and they've been treated me rudely, and they keep doing this to me, and I'm not doing things to people. And the thing is, it's just that people refuse me medical treatment is threatening to my life.
Yeah. Okay, so ready? I'm going to read it back to you.
Okay.
You said that you had a blood clot and then you had like a small wound and you think it was fiberglass, so you went to the hospital to get checked out. Your legs, they're not feeling too well. You got admitted into a room. You asked to go to the bathroom, and the nurse, she followed you to the bathroom, and then she dug her hands into your arm.
Mm-hmm.
Pulled away. You sat on the floor so that she would stop assaulting you.
Right.
And then you said, then the nurse called security, and the security tied you up to the bed, and one of them pushed your head onto the bed, and then they brought the canine in to scare you, right?
Right.
Okay, and you said you spit, but not towards them. Where did you spit at? Like, was it on the bed, on the side of the bed?
It was on a curtain. The curtain, like, closed, and somebody closed the curtain, and I spit. That's what I said. You can check it on surveillance.
Okay.
So the thing is, I didn't spit on anybody. And I mean, if I did, I would admit it. I'm a person. I'm a confessor. Like, I admit all my wrongs all the time. So I believe in do that just to keep open, or whatever. But I mean, a lot of people say they're transparent and they're not. But yeah, that's what I do. I believe that is part of my religion. I'm always to be open on all my wrongs.
Mm-hmm.
So I religiously do that. But the thing is, I didn't. And the thing is, if I did, I think it would have been provoked and basically a defense if I have done that. But I didn't do that and not spit on her. And then they just sat there and falsely made a complaint that I just spit on her. I said, no. They assaulted me. And she provoked other people to assault me. To sit there and tie me up for me being assaulted is more assault on me. And then threatening me with a dog for a dog to attack me is the more threats, like, to my life. Like, what are you going to do with a dog? I had a nightmare on it or whatever. I remember, like, I waking up, like, dogs barking. It was just, like, really terrible.
Okay. So
did you just yawn? Are you tired?
I don't know why. I did yawn. Sorry.
Well, that is a gas. It doesn't necessarily have to be tight. Well, it does release the gas, and it's not technical, or whatever. But it's not a stomach gas, but it basically does release basically when you're tired. So go ahead.
Oh, nice. Okay. So after they closed the curtain and stuff, did they release you from the hospital? How did you leave?
Yeah, I didn't get any treatment either.
So how'd you leave? Did police leave?
Oh my gosh! How I can't even remember how. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I was devastated, crying. I don't know. Okay, no. So they brought my husband there because he was unattended. So they took him to the hospital. When I woke up, because they drugged me up also, which was also an assault. They had no permission to do that. And I basically felt sick for 2 days after that, whatever they gave me. So they injected things in my body. They had no right to do so. Because I didn't even do anything. I wasn't acting out or acting any sort of way for them to do that. But they drugged me up. So when I woke up, they said, well, your husband is here. And I'm like, what? And I go over to him, and they brought him there because he was unattended. So they took him to the hospital. And then I had to tend to him. And it was really, really strange. And I told him, I'm like, they just assaulted me and tied me up. And so they actually took us both home in an ambulance.
Okay, so you got there in an ambulance and you left in an ambulance.
Yeah, with my husband. That was because he's paralyzed.
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
All right, so they had to take him there in an ambulance because he was unattended because I was there, and they brought us both home in an ambulance.
Okay.
That was weird.
I got. Okay, so I have your statement done. We'll put it into the report for the simple assault. And I think I got all I needed from you. Thank you for...
Yeah, I want the complaint against, like, the multiple assaults that was done to me, but the thing is, it was unnecessary. I mean, I'm using the wrong word. I guess I could use that. I don't know. But, I mean, the reality is, let me just say this way. I mean, if I did something, if I was out of control or something, well, I can understand that, but I was being assaulted.
Yeah, I got you.
And to do that and tie me up for being assaulted because I sat on the floor when I'm not attacking anybody, that's another assault. On top of that, I mean, I was scared when you look under surveillance, they shoved my head to the side like they like to break my neck. They shoved my head down to the side.
Okay.
And like in like a forcing, like aggressive forcing manner. Like, it's terrible. I mean, I thought they were going to break my neck. That's not an exaggeration. You got to see the video.
Okay. All right, let me see. I'll add that in there real quick.
Like, I'm scared to go. I don't know what to do now for my blood clot. Like, I'm unattended, and my blood clot is, I'm scared. I'm scared to go to the hospital, but I'm scared for my blood clot. Like, I don't even know what to do.
Yeah, why don't you go to a different one? I don't even know which ones are nearby. Why don't you, have you tried urgent cares or anything like that? Can they do anything for them?
I don't know. You know what? I'm going to try that. Like, I don't have any money or insurance. I have to wait for like a couple months to get my program or whatever. And I think I can get insurance, but that's going to be a couple months. Like, my condition is serious. My leg is throbbing and it's not stopping. Every time I eat, I feel my leg throbbing.
Okay. Yeah, so in that case, since you don't have insurance, I would go to the hospital, maybe try Bridgeton, because obviously they can't really refuse treatment.
Yeah.
Have no insurance, because I know urgent care, they need like insurance cards and whatever.
Yeah.
So try Bridgeton Hospital. It's the same thing.
Maybe I'll try to call like some kind of a clinic thing tomorrow, because I know they do like a range, like some kind of a range. I'll sit there and see what they have. I'll try that.
Yeah.
I thank you. Appreciate you giving me, telling me about that. Yeah.
Of course. Yeah, all right. So I got your statement. We'll add it to a report, and then I think that was all I needed. If you have any questions, you can...
Who am I speaking to?
Badillo.
Adillo?
Badillo, with a B? Badillo?
Badilla?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. And I thank you for reading the report back to me to make it very basic and simple. And I appreciate that.
Of course. All right. You have a good night, okay?
Okay, you too. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Oh, finally. That was easy. Like, come on. I don't know why anybody else couldn't do that. Oh my gosh. Okay. That's it.